Hello students. Look at here. There are some few pictures. These pictures are self-explanatory. So today we now today we are going to discuss the acid rain of the chapter Air and Water Pollution. Now, what is acid rain? Acid rain is defined as the process when sulfur dioxide, its formula SO2, and nitrogen oxides NOx. Okay, X means X here 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. So that's why NOx, its nitrogen oxides, are emitted into the atmosphere and transported by wind and air currents. The SO2 and NOx react with water, oxygen and other chemicals to form sulfuric and nitric acid. Means SO2 reacts with water, it will form sulfuric acid H2SO4, and NOx, it reacts with water H2O and it will form nitric acid HNO3. This thin mix with water and other materials before falling to the ground. This is acid rain. Now, causes of acid rain. Acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are released into the air. This substance can rise very high into the atmosphere where they mix and react with water, oxygen and other chemicals to form more acidic pollutants known as acid rain. What are three effects of acid rain? What are three effects of acid rain? As it flows through the soil, acidic rainwater can leach aluminium from soil clay particles and then flow into streams and lakes. The more acid that is introduced to the ecosystem, the more aluminium is released. Some types of plants and animals are able to tolerate acidic waters and moderate amount of aluminium. The third, what are the prevention of acid rain? Avoid using your car whenever possible. You will be helping the environment by preventing acid rain. Source: National Geographic, Alternative Fuels. An excellent way to prevent acid rain is to stop using non-renewable fuels and switch over to renewable sources of energy such as solar wind and water energy. Now the next, damages caused by acid rain. When acid rain and dry acidic particles fall to earth, the nitric and sulfuric acid that make the particles acidic can land on statues, buildings and other man-made structures and damage their surfaces. The acidic particles corrode metal and paint, cause paint and stone to deteriorate more quickly. Acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere where they mix and react with water, oxygen and other chemicals to form more acidic pollutants known as acid rain. Now, the global warming. Look at here, two pictures. There are two pictures related to global warming. Now, the first one, what is global warming in easy words? First, there are three definition. Global warming. Global warming is the unusually rapid increase in Earth's average surface temperature over the past century, primarily due to the greenhouse gases released as people burn fossil fuels. Now, the next definition, global warming. Global warming, the gradual heating of Earth's surface, oceans, and atmosphere is caused by human activity, primarily the burning of fossil fuels that pump carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Already, global warming is having a measurable effect on the planet. Number third, global warming. Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide, CO2, and other air pollutants and greenhouse gases collect in the atmosphere and absorb sunlight and solar radiation that have bounced off the Earth's surface. Now, what are the effects of global warming? Global means sea level will still rise long after the thermal peak passes, because even though temperatures will be falling, they will still be warmer than today. Therefore, land-based glacial ice will continue to melt and the oceans will continue to expand even though Earth's atmosphere has begun to recover. Global warming stresses ecosystems through temperature rises, underground water storages, increased fire threats, dirts, weed and pest invasions, intense storm damage and salt invasion. Just to name a few, some of Australia's great natural icons such as the Great Barrier Reef and already threatens. Climate change. Climate change is already happening. Temperatures are rising, dirt and wildfires are starting to occur more frequently. Rainfall patterns are shifting, glaciers and snow are melting, and the global mean sea level is rising. Now, the next, ozone layer. How is ozone formed? Ozone, its molecular formula O3. Its symbol is, its ozone means its oxygen O3. So now look at here, O2, this arrow, it's ultraviolet ray, O oxygen plus oxygen. And ozone form, one oxygen react with one mono oxygen, means one only oxygen, and O2 react to each other, it will form O3, ozone. Now look at here, there are two pictures of ozone layer. Ozone layer, the ozone layer is a thin part of the Earth's atmosphere that absorbs almost all the sun's harmful ultraviolet light. Ozone holes are popular names for areas of damage to the ozone layer. This is inaccurate. Ozone layer damage is more like a really thin patch than a hole. How does the ozone layer protect us? the ozone layer is Earth's sunscreen, protecting living things from too much ultraviolet radiation from the sun. The emission of ozone depleting substances has been damaging the ozone layer. What are three causes of depletion of the ozone layer? The main cause of ozone depletion and the ozone hole is manufactured chemicals, especially manufactured whole manufactured holocarbon refrigerants, solvents, propellants, and foam. Blowing again agents, chlorofluorocarbon CFCs, HCFCs, Hollands, referred to as ozone depleting substances. How can we protect the ozone layer? Avoid the consumption of gases dangerous to the ozone layer. Due to their content or manufacturing process, some of the most dangerous gases are chlorofluorocarbons, halogenated hydrocarbon, methyl bromide and nitrous oxide. Carpool with minimize the uses of cars. The best transport option is urban, bicycle or walking. If you use a car to a destination, try to carpool with others to decrease the use of cars in order to pollute less and save. Do not use cleaning products that are harmful to the environment and to us. Many cleaning products contain solvent and substances corrosive, but you can replace these dangerous substances with non-toxic products such as vinegar or bicarbonates. Buy local products. In this way, you not only get fresh products, but you avoid consuming food that has traveled long distance. As the more distance traveled, the more nitrous oxide is produced due to the medium used to transport that products. Maintain air conditioners as their malfunctions causes chlorofluorocarbons to escape into the atmosphere. Thank you all students for watching the video. Stay tuned for all updates. Please like, share and subscribe the channel Agido Education. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that I can send you intimation for my every latest video.